Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Harry Maguire set to miss Manchester derby due to injury. Manchester United centre-back Harry Maguire is set to be sidelined for the next 2 weeks due to injury. The 29-year-old suffered a thigh strain in the UEFA Nations League clash against Germany and was seen limping after the match. The Sun now reports that the United captain is expected to be unavailable for selection for a short period. Maguire's poor form has garnered criticism from a large section of the fan base. He was continued against Germany after being at fault for two of the goals conceded. Compatriot Luke Shaw came out in defense of Maguire in a recent interview. He stated, "Harry is an amazing player, an amazing character. He's taken a lot of stick, probably more than I have ever seen before in football. He never hides away, he's always there. You can have people who can hide away and not want to be in the spotlight. He keeps putting himself in the spotlight. It shows the strength and character he's got." So far, Erik ten Hag has preferred a centre-back pairing of Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. The change in personnel at the back has really benefited the side. United look well organised at the back and are hard to break down. However, Varane's injury record is not the best, and United would not want to weaken their squad depth ahead of a busy October. Ten Hag will be hoping to get Maguire back fit as soon as possible. Wes Brown highlights Christian Eriksen's impact at Manchester United. Former Manchester United centre-back Wes Brown highlighted Christian Eriksen's impact on the team. The Danish midfielder has been a revelation since he arrived this summer. Eriksen is gradually becoming the most important player in Erik ten Hag's side, especially considering how United plays. Ten Hag deploys the 30-year-old as a controller in midfield, almost a roaming six. Speaking to 888 Sport, Brown talked about how Eriksen is precisely the type of player United missed. "I didn't know Eriksen ran as much, but he does, and he is the player United have missed a little bit, and that's not hammering Fred or Scott. He's always on the half turn and ready to receive the ball. He is different to Bruno despite many saying they are similar. Bruno will go for that magic ball, and you want him to do that, but in those deeper positions, Eriksen is comfortable with little 1-2s, and there is more of a flow. He knows when to turn and when to place it the first time. We have missed that, and he is sort of steadied the ship in that sense. When he has time, he picks out the right pass as well." Andy Cole reveals how Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford has gotten back to his best. Manchester United hero Andy Cole believes Marcus Rashford running in behind opposition defense has brought the best out of him. The former Red Devil feels the 24-year-old was not playing to his strengths previously. Rashford seems to have found his feet under Erik ten Hag. In recent weeks, the England international has scored some crucial goals for the Old Trafford side. However, the 24-year-old struggled for form in the previous campaign. Speaking to the club's official website via Metro, Cole, who spent 6 successful seasons at United, feels Rashford has returned to playing the way he used to. Cole went on to say, "He's got the confidence back, scoring goals. I think he will be really happy with that. It's the first time we have seen Marcus run in behind and stretch teams since he first got into the first team. I think he went away from his strengths, which was stretching teams. If you look at how he is playing now to when he first got into the team, people will turn around and say, that's the Marcus Rashford of old. If he sticks to that, he will score goals." In the 1920 campaign, Rashford had one of his best campaigns in a red shirt. The England international featured 44 times for the Red Devils in all competitions, scoring 22 goals and providing 12 assists. Fans were expecting Rashford to lead the United front line. However, the 24-year-old was underwhelming last season. As a result, the England international could not cement a place in the starting 11. Luke Shaw accepts being dropped from the Manchester United starting lineup after poor performances. Manchester United left-back Luke Shaw is understanding of his situation, with Erik ten Hag preferring Tyrell Malacia in the starting lineup. The 27-year-old realizes that his performances in the opening games were not up to the mark. Shaw started for the Red Devils against Brighton and Hove Albion and Brentford. The Old Trafford side lost both games. The 4-0 defeat at the Community Stadium was damaging. Since then, Shaw has not featured for United. However, Gareth Southgate picked the 27-year-old to represent the national side, and the left-back started in the 3-3 draw with Germany. Speaking after the fixture at Wembley Stadium via Metro, Shaw reflected on his diminishing role under Ten Hag. The 27-year-old is not disheartened, though working on being ready when called upon. Shaw went on to say, "I look at it from a club perspective. I know the first two games weren't good enough and fully understand the manager has to make decisions. Now, the team has been winning, and we have got to bide our time. The only thing I can do is keep supporting the team, keep training hard, and just wait for my time because I think if I put my head down and not care, it would be a bigger hill to climb when I want to play." Shaw signed for United in the summer of 2014. However, over the course of his career in Manchester, the 27-year-old has had many ups and downs. Injuries have hampered him regularly as well. He will just be hoping that being replaced by Malaysia for too long doesn't hamper his chances to make the 26-man squad that travels to the FIFA World Cups in Qatar. At the moment, Malaysia has done well to keep Shaw out of the starting lineup, and if the Holland international continues in fine vein, Ten Hag has a tough decision on his hands. It remains to be seen if the England international gets back into the starting lineup. Denzel Dumfries committed to Inter Milan amidst Manchester United links. Speaking in an interview with The Telegraph, as quoted by Manchester Evening News, Inter Milan right wing-back Denzel Dumfries has reiterated his commitment to the Italian giants despite being flattered by interest from Manchester United. He said, "The interest flatters me, of course, but my focus is only on Inter. We want to win the Scudetto because we lost it last season." Manchester United have heavily been linked with a move for a right-back in the January transfer window. Also, Diogo Dalot seems to be playing well, Erik Ten Hag doesn't seem to trust Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and the Red Devils do not have any other options. Dumfries has emerged as a possible transfer option for the Red Devils. The Dutch fullback is very attack-minded in nature and loves getting forward at every given opportunity. He has been very impressive during his time at Inter. Dumfries joined Inter Milan from PSV Eindhoven at the beginning of last summer as a replacement for the departing Achraf Hakimi. He joined the Italian giants on the back of a sensational Euros campaign with the Orange, at least on a personal level. The 26-year-old has started the season off on a good note as well, playing 9 games across all competitions, scoring 2 goals and providing 1 assist. He has continued to build on what was an excellent season last campaign. Dumfries has a contract with the Nerazzurri until 2025, and if Manchester United want to sign him, then it's likely that Inter hold out for the big bucks. It remains to be seen how the transfer pans out. Manchester United could return for Pau Torres in deal under 65 million euros. Manchester United are reportedly keeping tabs on Villarreal centre-back Pau Torres. The Spaniard has been on the club's radar for the past 2 summers before deciding to sign Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez. Torres' current deal runs till 2024, so Villarreal will be forced to make a decision next summer. According to La Razón, United are prepared to take advantage of Torres' contract situation to get him for under 65 million euros. Torres has established himself as one of the best centre-backs across Europe. His physicality and ball-playing ability instantly make him such an appealing option. He is very much the modern-day centre-back suited to a team that plays out from the back. Torres is a great reader of the game and always positions himself well. He would be ideal in Ten Hag's possession-based system. The 25-year-old is now a regular starter for the Spain national team. His performances have improved every year, and it looks like he's ready to take the next step in his career. At United, Martinez currently occupies Torres' favorite left centre-back position and does not look like giving it up anytime soon. Ten Hag is said to want to strengthen in other areas, so it's to be seen whether United decide to pursue this deal next summer. Manchester United have Paris Saint-Germain centre-back on their radar. Manchester United are said to be keen on signing Paris Saint-Germain centre-back Kimpembe. According to French outlet Le Sport, the Red Devils inquired about Kimpembe this summer before opting out eventually. Kimpembe's current contract runs till 2024, but PSG are working on a new deal. So far, nothing has been finalized, so a transfer remains open. PSG sporting director Luis Campos is determined to keep his star man and has opened talks with his entourage over an extension. Chelsea were said to be closest to his signature this summer, especially with Thomas Tuchel in charge. Juventus were also interested after losing Matthias de Ligt to Bayern München. From United's point of view, Kimpembe would be a fantastic signing. The 27-year-old has all the qualities to succeed in the Premier League. While he can be erratic at times, Erik ten Hag would be happy to develop him into a complete player. The Frenchman would add good squad depth to the defensive unit and give competition to Raphael Varane and Lisandro Martinez. With other top clubs interested, it will be a complicated deal to pull off. Min Jae causes worry among Napoli fans amid Manchester United interest. Min Jae has caught the eye of Manchester United, and Napoli are already looking at replacements should a bid arrive. That is according to Italian outlet Napoli Più, who report that Gili Azzurri fans are worried about the South Korean's contract situation. The Serie A side only signed Kim in the summer window, but between his impressive performances and relatively low release clause, the centre-back is attracting interest already. Napoli signed the defender from Fenerbahce for around 20 million euros and agreed to a release clause during contract negotiations believed to be between 45 and 50 million euros. That clause comes into effect next summer. Given his immediate adaptation to Italy's top division and seamless replacing of Kalidou Koulibaly, such a price could be a bargain for the Red Devils should the player's form continue. Italian transfer market expert Paolo believes the situation could be a win-win for Napoli, telling One Station Radio, quotes via Napoli Più. Napoli would be caught unprepared and are already monitoring some possible replacements for Kim. Beyond the clause, optimism filters in the Azzurri about staying in Italy for at least another year. He is a player with a lot of appeal, even if there was no real interest from the British. If a club were to pay the clause next year, it would equally be a great capital gain for the Italian club. Should United step up their interest in light of poor performances from Harry Maguire and interest in Victor Lindelof, this Serie A stalwart may prefer to keep his options open until this summer. PSV Eindhoven star Cody Gakpo still on Manchester United radar as a Cristiano Ronaldo replacement. Manchester United are still monitoring PSV Eindhoven star Cody Gakpo as a replacement for Cristiano Ronaldo at the end of next season, according to Forbes. The Red Devils have the Holland international in their sights during the recent transfer window. However, the Old Trafford side pulled out after agreeing on a move for Antony from Ajax. United were looking to bolster their forward line in the summer of 2022 with the five-time Ballon d'Or winner angling for a move away from Manchester. Ronaldo wanted a move to a Champions League side. However, the Portugal international ended up staying at United, but given that the 37-year-old can leave at the end of the season, the Red Devils are searching for replacements, and Gakpo is someone United have already agreed personal terms with. The Holland international had offers from other Premier League clubs as well in the recent transfer window. However, he opted to stay in the Eredivisie. Gakpo has gotten off to a blistering start in the 22-23 campaign. The 23-year-old has registered 10 goals and 9 assists in 13 appearances in all competitions. On the other hand, Ronaldo has had to settle for a role from the bench. The Portuguese has not started much under Ten Hag. It seems Ronaldo's fairy tale return to the club is drawing to a close. However, if the 37-year-old does end up leaving at the end of this season, the Red Devils will have a lot of work on their hands to replace his goals. Gakpo is someone with a great potential. The 23-year-old has also become a regular member of Louis van Gaal's Holland side. However, whether United are successful in capturing the forward signature in the future is something that is not known yet. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.